Alright, here we are in Biomutant. So, Biomutant is a game that I played for fun and I ended up really loving. Like, I can't believe this game really surpassed my expectations. And I finished this game when did I finish this game? Like a week or two ago. And I had to come back and record. I just needed to come back and record because this game, people need to know about this game. I'm sure people know about it, but this game is amazing. It ended up being a very good game. I actually
Plastic
could
scrap
consider
stays forever, but maybe you can make something out of it.
I consider it one of my favorite games of the year. Honestly, it was entertaining. It was fun as long as you could pass the beginning tutorial area and not little, but tedious story scenes and stuff. So the beginning, to be honest, was quite a drag. It's typical of, I'm not even sure if this is an Asian game, but it has all this Chinese vibe. It screams Chinese to me. So I'm guessing it's Chinese, but I'm not sure. But considering the tedious tutorial and story in the beginning, but it's an amazing game that everybody should try out. Everybody should try this game out, really. And I went with, if we go to character, I am a Deadeye. I went with the guns build. As you can tell, I maxed out my luck for critical and loot, so I get crazy loot and my critical chance is off the chain. And basically I spend all my bio points in resistances. I don't have a lot of well, I do because I played the game to the end, but at the beginning I just concentrated on just upgrading everything to 100 until it was done. Then I really went into this game fully. I'm missing one trophy to get platinum trophy and complete the game 100%. Am I gonna go for it? Maybe. You know, I'm playing another game at the moment, but I might come back later on and just get that one trophy. The trophy is about the Wong Fu, and since I'm a gun build, I didn't use many Wong Fus. Everything else I did. But yeah, the game it's this is a pretty amazing game, to be honest. And now I started New Game Plus, and I was hoping it would reset all my skills so I could do a different build, like so I could get the Wong Fu done. But it didn't reset my skills. It just resetted everything else. It resetted everything else, all the quests and all that stuff. And I started out at the tree instead of the beginning, which is super good. I didn't want to do all that tutorial and beginning stuff. But yeah, amazing game. I consider it a 9 out of 10. Really, it's an amazing game to be an open world.
Get a move on before all your chances slip on by.
To be an open world, like I'm not really into open worlds like that anymore. You know, I'm a immersive sim guy, but I find open worlds like Assassin's Creed and all that tedious. But this game was nice. This game was really a refresher. I really recommend it.
There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future, a representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. What a wonderful place to hide. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. Looper Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Looper Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny. And now, the time has come for you to accept yours. Made it count. The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what Looper Lupin did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. That the world seems to survive doesn't mean he must. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Ankati tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. Looper Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him. You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it. The Sifu is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor? If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're... Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power. He does, the stronger he becomes. It's time you remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way. This is how it ends. The Predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
That was unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad predator left for dead. I wouldn't have wanted to miss this for the world.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their minds.
Heart and soul, life and death are one thread. The same line viewed from different sides. It's just that my side is so much better.
Well, anyone in their right mind can see you're lost. But you're right about the thread. Unfortunately, it's been very dark and has run throughout, taken friends, parents, and now... Yet another life?
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand. Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance. You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Ankati tribe and brought the solidarity needed to keep the world in balance. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow. As foretold, you were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone. You filled the Ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way, a beginning of something new.
But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.